Are you okay?
No, why? Are you okay?
Dude.
What? Are we gonna do this trailer or what?
Go Freak Media.
I'm John the Phenomenon.
Y2 Chris?
I'm not wearing my glasses.
That's what you got.
So we're doing a comic book review, trailer review, WandaVision review.
And also new releases that came out on 4K too as well. Blu-ray.
Blu-ray 4K.
Extravaganza in this episode.
Yep. And we are giving away a Ninja Turtle Hot Wheel van. You have to subscribe, like, and you have to comment on our Facebook page.
Right there. Hit that button.
Hit that button. Yeah.
Wait,
it's
right there or right here? I think it's right here.
You mean over there?
No. All right, what you got?
I will start with some Marvel first. Iron Fist. Iron Fist number 1. Check it out.
In all his glory.
Number 1, haven't read it yet. This looks cool. We all know who Iron Fist is, Danny Rand. It's starting off as Iron Fist, Heart of the Dragon. We will see what's up with that. Just want to give it a mention. It's out there, guys, so go pick it up.
All right, for the DC saga here, we are continuing with the Future State. A big Mamma Jamma just came out here. Superman, Worlds of War. Right over there. And the cool thing about this is that this is Clark Kent Superman, not the new Superman of the future. And basically it tells you like what Clark Kent is doing. Clark Kent's not on Earth. Looks like he's in trouble. As usual, when there's change in dog collars, you know something's up. There's also a backstory side with Black Racer and Mr. Miracle too as well. So pick it up. It's a heavy book. Don't want to miss this out.
Cool. Going back to Marvel, we got X-Force number 16. This is a variant cover, and they are still going off with the Alien crossover because Fox is owned by Disney, and Disney can now do things with Marvel, or Fox can do things with Marvel, so they're doing a crossover. Another crazy thing about this cover is that this is like a cover giving homage to an old X-Men cover with the Brood, but this time it's the Xenomorphs.
Disney can do everything because they got the money. By the way, if you hear banging in the background, that's my daughter playing drums, by the way. We'll save that for another episode.
Yeah, Super Sienna or something.
The next one right here, we have the next Batman, number 2, with the new Batman, not the Bruce Wayne Batman, because like what we discussed in the last episode, Bruce Wayne is now the Dark Detective. But basically, it's just the trials and tribulations of my daughter. The trials and tribulations of this new Batman. There's also a backstory of the Gotham City Sirens and Batgirls. Not Batgirl, but Batgirls.
Like Barbara and Spoiler and...
So, like I said, I don't want to give too much away because, I want you guys to enjoy this. But basically, the premises is they're looking for Barbara Gordon.
Oh, okay.
She missing.
Damn kids, it's okay. We love them. Going still on Future State, Nightwing number 1.
There he is.
Yep. This is awesome. I love what Nightwing out of all the Robins. He's the first Robin.
He's also a pro at Eskrima.
Oh yeah, that's probably why else I like him is because he's carrying Eskrima sticks, even though he's carrying 2. Usually it's 1 and a knife or dagger.
Oh, John gotta be technical.
But whatever. Love the story. He's on the run, just like he is in Titans. And there's a special guest that shows up in there. Check it out when you get a chance.
Also, what came out here too, part of the DC Black Label series, Batman Catwoman Numero Dos over here.
And
blurred.
That's not part of the Future State.
No, this is not part of the Future State. It's part of the Black Label series. One of the things that when DC decided, to go Future State or change the stories is that Black Label sticks with the characters, so there's no new anything right there for something that you and I grew up with. It's here.
Awesome.
But It's also Black Label too, so it's also for our age too as well.
So is there like...
So there ain't no Super Friends on here. Okay.
Form of a water bucket.
Meanwhile, in Gotham City, Bruce Wayne and his young lad Dick.
Yeah. Richard. He means Richard.
No, it's Dick.
Okay.
So with this one right here, if you guys picked up number 1, you pretty much know what it's going about, but this is a continuation. If you are a fan like me of Batman the Animated Series, there is a certain character that's in here. I'm not going to spoil it a lot. All I can say is from the movie Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah.
John is playing it cool. He's never seen Batman Mask of the Phantasm, and I'm calling him out on it.
I did, but I forgot about it.
No, you never watched it.
Yeah, I did. I promise.
Okay.
Is that it for comic book review?
That is it for comic book reviews.
Okay.
You
go first. Whatever you want.
One of the things that I was excited that came out this week on Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray is one of my favorite movies. You probably saw a little bit of it in the beginning of this video. I don't know why he was tripping out with lack of sleep.
I'm not wearing glasses.
Yeah, so that's
I couldn't see straight.
Yeah, so that's his bad.
Yeah.
But my favorite movie, and also my favorite wrestler that's in this movie, John Carpenter's They Live, came out on 4K for the first time ever. A lot of special features on here. There's an audio commentary with the director John Carpenter and also my favorite actor, Roddy Piper.
Nice.
So, with Roddy Piper, he's a talker, so I can't wait to watch this and have them do an audio commentary of like how they made the movie and Piper giving him his 2 cents. But lots of special features, talking with the interviews, and then they also have the original making of They Live during that time. I gotta say, like, one of the best fight scenes is in this movie.
Yeah, it actually is. I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
Is there any extra scenes in there that is being shown, or
nope. All original.
All original.
Yeah. There's no Darth Vader at the ending going, no. No. So
I was like
so it's all original. Don't worry about it. They haven't added anything or try to add more special effects. Everything is original on this movie, so I dig it.
Right on. We are gonna do a reactional to the new Godzilla Kong trailer by Warner Brothers.
Got released today. This is gonna be the biggest fight, and it's probably gonna be way more epic than that Conor McGregor fight last night.
Oh man, so let's watch that.
This is our only chance.
Like you say, was that?
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
We have to take it.
They learned a lesson, take Kong out of Skull Island.
And he's
We
bigger.
need Kong. The world needs him to stop what's coming. And this child, she's the only one he'll communicate with.
I knew that they had a bond. She had nowhere to go, so I made a promise to protect her. And I think that in some way, Kong did the same.
A big old fingernail.
Here we go.
looks like a ship.
Shit.
It's Godzilla.
These are dangerous times. Godzilla's out there. He's hurting people, and we don't go on.
There's something provoking him that we're not seeing here.
You have the same opinion.
Bumping around.
There was a war. And they're the last one standing.
I keep reaching for greatness because I'm built from it.
Who bows to who?
Nobody gonna stop the pain. Here we go.
Kong bows to no one.
Here we go.
Was he holding an axe?
Was that Thor's hammer?
Was that an axe? What was that an axe?
Well, you saw in Kong Skull Island, like, he knows how to make weapons.
I can't recall. It's been a minute since I've seen it, but
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. He can make weapons out of, like, branches and, like, trees and stuff like that.
So you probably made an axe. Looks
Yeah.
like a
I mean, as you can saw on the
Yeah.
trailer, they were saying, like, they fought before.
yeah.
So, and, you saw that at the end of Kong Skull Island, where basically they discovered Godzilla and the rest of the monsters, and the last thing you saw at the after end credit scene was like a painting on the cave of Kong versus Godzilla on there. So
Right. I remember that part.
yeah,
So, is there anything that you might know of that is outside of the trailer that you can share with the audience?
no, am I supposed to know something outside of the trailer?
You were talking about EGG.
What's the egg?
Yeah, the egg.
Well, that was in the end of Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
King of the Monsters. But was that on Skull Island though?
So, during the credit scenes, like, they were showing, like, newspaper clippings and stuff, like, on Yahoo website and stuff like that. At the end, it showed that there was, like, a earthquake or rumbling that they were tracking that led to Skull Island. And then something about an egg. And then the last thing we saw was all the monsters were heading to Skull Island. So that's probably the beginning of that.
Okay. All right.
Who are you rooting for?
Well, who came first, Godzilla or Kong in theater?
King Kong.
King Kong did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, usually it is like only right to give homage to whoever came first, right? For any battle to happen, like in characters, it's usually who came first is actually the more powerful in any versus movie that I've seen. But I'm going with Godzilla. Oh no, here comes Godzilla.
You think you know a guy. I'm going for Team Kong.
Uh-oh.
It looks like there's going to be a little friction between you and I.
So that means we can't share popcorn then. Is that what you're saying? When we go watch it at theater, we're not sharing popcorn? You're going to be on that side, I'm going to be on this side?
We've never shared popcorn, John.
Yes, we have.
No, we haven't.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Could have swore. Slide.
I got my own popcorn.
I get my own popcorn too.
Okay, well, we have to follow social distancing. So
Oh yeah, that's true.
Stay on your side on that part. No, but yeah, this is going to be quite an epic battle for there. This is something that we should be seeing in the big screen.
Yeah, for sure.
I know, obviously, they're going to be showing it on HBO Max and some on theaters, but maybe you and I can figure something out for you and me and everyone that's watching.
Yeah, possibly. enough about the trailer. Let's go to WandaVision. So, the other one, we got our reactions. We saw it. This one, we saw episode 2 already. We're going to do just our review on it right now. What did you think when you saw? What do you think overall? I mean,
it's a mystery. Like, you know that whenever Wanda and Vision are living in, like, something's out of the ordinary. We saw the helicopter in the front lawn where that was the only thing that was in color, and it was like the Iron Man colors of red and gold. But then it also had the symbol of the sword.
The group sword, like Shield, but sword.
Mm-hmm. And then also, like, some of the commercials, like with the watch, had Hydra on there too. And if you are a Marvel fan, you know what Hydra is.
Yeah.
Hydra is not to be messed with.
Was it Zemo? Not Baron Zemo. It was Strucker.
Mm-hmm.
Strucker was the name. Baron Strucker.
Right.
Yeah, so something's going on there. We know Hydra's involved somehow.
And then it looks like somebody is like trying to reach out to Wanda. There was that one scene where I think it was like a PTA meeting with all the women.
More like an HOA.
HOA or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then they were listening to the Beach Boys, and then all of a sudden started hearing staticky, and then you can hear somebody asking Wanda, "Who's doing this to you?" It sounded so familiar. Like it sounded so much like Bucky, in my personal opinion, which would make sense to coincide with the Winter Soldier and Falcon series that's going to be next coming up on Disney Plus.
What's Bucky's real name? Bucky, right?
It's Bucky.
I thought I heard somebody say it's Simon. It's Simon. Wanda, who's doing this to you? That's what I thought I heard.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know of anybody named Simon
Right.
in there at all. But that's what I thought I heard.
Yeah.
Another crazy thing that was happening in there was how everything changed from color or from black and white to color, but Wanda being pregnant too.
Rewind that and literally rewind that.
Rewind that, yeah.
When they heard the noise and then that beekeeper came out of the manhole.
Ninja Turtle style,
yeah. And then once again, he had the sword logo behind his suit, and then Wanda said no, and then she literally rewind the series back to it, and then she was pregnant, and then it turned into color, and we're going to the 60s and 70s in episode 3 from what I understand, in Technicolor.
Well, here's one thing that I think we were trying to say, like, is this all in Wanda's head, or is it in Vision's head? It's WandaVision, so could be both. The only reason why I think Vision is part of it, or is part of the whole situation, is because when in this last episode he went off in the HOA meeting with the dudes, and then he swallowed a piece of gum because he can't eat food or whatever. But
yeah, who knew that was his weakness?
Yeah,
his bubble gum.
Right? Like, you want to defeat Vision? Make him swallow some gum.
Preferably spearmint or peppermint.
Right? But, he had his own little section there of interaction with people. So that's where I was thinking, no, it has to be both of them. They're telling a story here, and he is obviously the main character. It's not just Wanda, probably. So
yeah, it'd be pretty interesting because, we all knew that Vision died in Infinity War. Who's to say that he's back to where he was in the beginning when he was the voice for Iron Man's suit? If that's how they saved him again.
As Jarvis, you mean? Or so he might be coming back as Jarvis? Or Vision? Well, he still was part of...
Kind of like a Vision Knight Rider kit type thing. But also at the same time, too, it also makes sense that Wanda is... It could be just all Wanda because,
that's true,
she wants this perfect life. I mean, she hadn't had a really good life.
But...
she had a really good life.
Well, with that said, she's pregnant, too, in this.
very quickly.
Yeah, all of a sudden from 0 to 6 months or something. But also, throughout this episode, they were saying for the children,
Mm-hmm.
for the children. All of a sudden, yeah, the children want some popcorn.
I don't know. I have a feeling this is like the beginning of the introduction to mutants in the DC Universe cinematic.
Instead of when it was separated, now that they're all together,
Right.
the phrase "gifted" can be changed to mutant, or the mutants in 20th Century Fox can also say they're gifted.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So in my opinion, with the way that I see this is going, we can have a little House of M going on.
But what's next from Marvel on the list of things to come besides WandaVision? It's Falcon and Winter Soldier,
Loki,
Eternals.
Eternals is going to be the big one. The Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3. That's 2022 though, right?
Right, and then whenever they decide to release Black Widow.
Right, which they should have done last year, but couldn't because of COVID. So there's a lot of things that are going on. We don't know which circle it comes on or goes, but
we don't even know with WandaVision like where it takes place. Like it could take place right after Civil War, or this is actually ongoing, and this is like right after Endgame. And you know, how crazy would it be that what we're all seeing is this is just how Wanda is trying to cope the loss of Vision too as well. So
yeah, that's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Don't you think?
Yep. So is that it?
Yeah, I'm done. As you can see, my daughter's probably breaking some stuff. So
it's okay. It's my house,
yeah,
not
it's
yours.
your house. So I don't care.
I'm John the Phenomenon.
Y2 Chris.
Thanks for watching Go Freak Media.
Go Freak Media.